Alright, Scorpio, welcome back in. Hello and welcome back in, Scorpio. Let's see what messages show up for you. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You don't have to force a reading on your situation. First week of July, what most important messages you need to remember. We're going to start with a general message, and of course, as we dive into more specific ones, somebody you're thinking about dealing with, or a person on your mind. This is for Scorpio. Diving straight into your reading, Scorpio. What's coming up? Let's see. Hermit. What is happening here? Wow, Scorpio, what is happening here? There are some deep questions, Scorpio, that are not letting you sleep. What are you searching for? What are the questions here? Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor, or just focus on the self-discovery. This is the pause time. Like for me, Hermit energy is just like a pause time where you have to reflect upon yourself, your inner world. I see that things are coming to this point where you have to analyze. Where are we going now? Sometimes it happens. Life is sine graph. It's never going in the straight line. Okay, so it's full of ups and downs, and there are moments of peace, moments of solitude where we have to reflect upon ourselves. We have to search in our inner world. I see that there are some questions that are disturbing you at the moment. We're going to find out what is disturbing you, what is causing that little bit of disappointment or maybe difficulty in analysis of something. We're going to see what's that. The situation might be coming from somebody's resistance, or somebody around you might be very confused and guarded. I'm picking up specifically number 9 here. You can be number 9, or you might be dealing with one. Number 9, this person has to make a choice, okay? And they might have been procrastinating a lot of things in their life and just over analyzing and doing nothing. They might be going through that phase, okay? But the problem comes in when they are too guarded and they're not letting you as well to make decisions, or like bring in clarity in your life. Like somewhere this person is putting forward a fight here. We're going to see what's their fight and why are they so conflicted. We're going to see that in a moment. This is for Scorpio. Let's see more specific messages here. Let's dive into your reading further and see what is happening here, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the situation? What are these questions? What is happening here? Oh my God! To my surprise, isn't it a confirmation? Like, look at 2 decks of 78 cards each, and same card shows up in both the decks. What is the probability? Okay, and what it means, it's not a coincidence. Hermit energy popping up in both the decks is pointing out to something that you need to really figure out. That might be a real matter of concern. 2 of Cups. It's an important connection of your life. You're in love with this person. You have something to share. You're being inspired to share something with them. You're being inspired to look in and out. There's something surrounding a new interest, new passion, new excitement. Meanwhile, the one you're dealing with, thinking about, I see this is an important love connection of your life. You share a very deep bond with this person. But this person might be a little decisive at the moment. They are coming in authority. Manifestation power is very strong, non-compromising. They are like 9 of Wands energy always points out to that, non-settling, very protective and very defensive energy. They are in their own zone. You might sometimes feel that this person is non-compromising, and they put their deals first. For them, what they are dealing with, what they are prioritizing comes first, okay? For you, things are not that easy. Again, self-introspection, self-reflection, self-discovery. For both of you, okay, I see you both are in very different energy. It's like totally 180-degree. You are in totally different energy and they are in totally different energy. You are going through that pause. Again, Hermit, Hanged Man. These cards are pointing out to that pause, Scorpio. And the soul searching phase is giving you enlightenment in a very positive way. This is the phase of self realization. This connection is giving you self realization. Some way you are understanding, the more and more you're understanding the situation, the more you're realizing that I need to take a break. You might be running away from confrontation. You might be running away from looking eye to eye with this person. You need space there. Yeah, 7 of Swords to 6 of Swords. Stepping aside. I see the next step is just to move forward and move on. But I see you are escaping some situation here. Is this escapism? Are you trying to, run away from reality? Or you just know few things and you feel stuck somewhere and you don't know what to do about them? Meanwhile, this person, look at the major arcanas popping up for them. They are in much more decisive phase. These are just phases, as I always say, and as we have discussed it earlier also. There's nothing complete right, complete wrong, always positive, always negative. No. Life is a sine graph. Life goes in sine graph. There are few highs, few lows, right? So I see this person is in totally, it's like they are vibrating at the higher level and you're vibrating at the lower frequency at the moment. Your focus is more about raising your vibration right now, Scorpio. It should be that more focus should be raising your vibration and looking for answers and uplifting yourself. Meanwhile, this person is they're carrying a little carefree attitude here. They know something is not over. Now, usually 10 of Swords is an ending with an exhaustion. They are ending the situation with the world, but they're not exhausted, In fact, they're having a flush of energy with the Magician energy. They have found something. The World card is like, they're dancing in the protected circle. Somewhere they're not being bothered about what you're going through. Okay, look at the confidence. I told you, flush of energy, confidence, the willpower. They're confident about moving forward in this situation very positively. Somewhere, what might be hurting you more is that this person is okay with you not being okay. That might be the concern. Maybe they're just not turning back to see what you're going through, and they're just not concerned whether you're accompanying or not. It's like they're building their own thing here. Whatever it is, we're going to see what's that. They're more confident about something. Now the problem, I won't say the problem, like Ace of Swords is usually a solution. But the thing, something comes out. Some clarity comes out here, okay? Queen of Wands, look at that. Look at that, Queen of Wands here. Scorpio, your vibration is changing. Okay, now this is the point where the situation takes a U-turn, right? We talked about this U-turn. I think your previous reading also had something like at the end of this reading, I'm going to attach your previous reading. Do watch that as well. I'm picking up the month of July reading had something like that. This Ace of Swords, the truth that comes out is going to be a game changer here. Okay, your energy totally fluctuates and changes from page to a queen. We talked about raising your vibration and I see the vibration rising. Okay, but this person, is it safe to say that they're not bothered about it, or it's just that they have their own journey? So somewhere you might feel that they are going on a journey, they're moving forward without keeping in concern, without being concerned about your situation. This might be a positive push as well, where you are deciding or you are understanding that I'm an individual with my individual concerns, and I can, if somebody is not concerned about me, I shouldn't be concerned about them as well. So it's actually shifting the concern for you. But at the end, Two of Swords, it's not going to be that easy. Okay, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. For someone very specific, I'm feeling that if this person is leaving you unanswered, maybe your calls are being unanswered by them, or somewhere you can see in their body language that you don't see that concern, you don't see that love, you don't see that affection at the moment. Understand that well it might be not, it might, wow, like, look at the full moon here and look at the eclipse here for you. You have the clarity now, but is that clarity actually helping you be more clear in your vision? You got the truth. What is going to be your next decision, Scorpio here? Because I see that this person is eventually leaving, right? I'm not saying that they're going away forever, but I feel that they are not valuing or prioritizing your concerns at the moment, and they have something to follow and they're following it. Maybe it's a calling, maybe it's a journey they have to go through, maybe it's just karma, but they are following another path. They are going on a new journey here. Okay, let's see, this is for Scorpio. What is this Page of Wands for Scorpio? The completion, Scorpio. Transformation. Look at that. Look at the 2 major arcanas. World with the Death card. I see that there's an eventual realization happening that something is just done. Something is over. Something has to change and something has to. And the most important, can you see the beauty here? The burning crown chakra. This is not really burning crown chakra. It's the energy coming out of it. This crown chakra. And look, the missing piece in the third eye is being, added by the universe here. So, of course, something is going to bug your intuition here. And you have to listen to that. Okay? Interesting. Morality. For this person, other things matter. They might be blunt, they might be very, I'm not really feeling like, you might see this person as very cold and detached, but sometimes what we say, they're singing their own song here, they're in their own rhythm, and you might feel that, of course, it's not appearing very positive, very nice for you. 2 of Cups. For few of you, I'm feeling that they are up for something new. You had a very deep connection with this person. You felt love for them maybe, but I see the moment you understand that they are prioritizing other things, maybe other people or other connections or other relationships in their life, you might end up shutting down. Of course, you miss them. I see memories, I see thoughts. You might end up returning to the ordinariness in a way that you start focusing on your more ordinary things here. But somewhere what I see is that I'm getting a very clear message. This is like adapting to the new normal. Understanding and acceptance. For a lot of you, I'm just feeling that acceptance is the key at the moment. I don't know whether this person comes back, whether they realize, or whether the realization has already taken place and you are in the phase of realization. How, what, why, I don't know. But somewhere what the vibration here is that sometimes we just have to acknowledge. Sometimes we just have to acknowledge and understand and, follow our path. The Queen of Wands, eventually you're turning Queen of Wands. So you're very clear about going after what is right to do, going after your passions. But this 2 of Swords and 8 of Swords energy is messing up with your head, Scorpio. I cannot deny that. In the extended part of this video, now coming back to the extended part, we're going to see your side of the story, their side of the story, your feelings, their feelings, your actions, their actions, outcome, and you know how it works. Okay, everything. Specifically, what realization is happening and how you feel about them now. Specifically, and more specifically, how they're feeling about you at this moment, because I see mixed thought process, carefree and mixed thought process. So, I see some real clarity is needed on this front, because their actions certainly don't um, it's like it's like actions are speaking louder. Okay, so whatever this is, we're gonna see in the extended part. See you on the other side. The link is in the description box if you wish to continue. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.